Right, so currently what is the next product that is coming out is the VFM058. It is the follow-up of the 056 that was out. The main differences between the 056 and the 058, most people get kind of confused. The 058, people think it's going to might be a little bit bigger, when in fact it's actually a tad bit smaller. So the 058 is actually 5.5 inches versus the VFM 056 is 5.6 inch. Okay, so that's one small difference. Another difference is the video quality. Whereas before the 056 wasn't coming in full HD, now you have full HD. So this is coming in at a 920 by 1080. So you're getting full HD resolution in this monitor. You will notice that there are a few differences as far as the style, the aesthetics of this. So from the 056, you had buttons on the back for the menu. This one does not, so it's more sleek. The buttons you'll find on the top, we kept the same kind of scrolling design, except instead of on the right side, now it's on the top. One thing that we got from a lot of consumers is they wanted hotkeys, an easy way of controlling waveform and vectorscope. Some people wanted a specific kind. So if you look at the top here, the left side is the scrolling, right? So you can scroll through the menu for what you want, and then on the right side you have the hotkeys, F1, F2, and F3. So you can specifically set what it is that you guys want. We did listen to a lot of what consumers have wanted, so we wanted to make this sleek and easy to use when you're on the field. So you have the USB port on the right side. So if you do need to, for example, you need to do a firmware update, now it becomes easier for the consumer because now you can just plug it right in. And we really wanted to drive more of the consumer aspect for this monitor. Whereas before you had to send it into maybe a TVlogic center to get some firmware updating. Now we're bringing it straight to the customer, so it becomes a lot more accessible, a lot easier for you guys to do it yourself. Now also this does come standard with the heatsink on the back. Because the fact that it is HD in such a small package, it's going to get kind of warm, so we decided to put a heatsink on the back, which doesn't really deter from any of the ports on the sides, so you're still getting good access. Also, another thing is for the HDMI, a lot of people who are using HDMI, you know, they fiddle around with it and it's easy to pop out. So what this comes with now is a optional bracket that actually attaches to it, so that when you put the HDMI in, it's nice and secure, so it doesn't pop out as easy as before, where it's very loose. You could just, you know, if you're just moving the monitor around, it could just pop out. Now we have a secure bracket that actually secures it into place. This currently is not out, but it will be out in about a month or two, which means it'll be out in May-ish, June-ish. Now, the pricing for this is actually going to be very similar to the 056, which is amazing, right? Because, you know, coming from full HD, which the previous model wasn't, you're actually looking at a very similar price. Now, I can't tell you the specifics because I personally don't know exactly how much it's going to be, but from what my bosses told me and the supervisors have told me, it's going to be very similar priced from the previous model, the 056.